Welcome back. So you've decided you would like to establish a regular practice, or you're thinking about it. In this section, I'll talk about some common barriers to establishing a regular, daily, or daily-ish practice, and give some suggestions for working through those challenges. Do any of these sound familiar? My life is so busy, how will I find the time? I don't have a quiet place where I can be alone. Or I wonder if spending time practicing mindfulness is selfish or self-indulgent. Shouldn't I be spending extra time doing for others or pursuing goals? These are all super valid concerns, so let's go through them one by one, starting with a busy life. Yes, this is true for so many of us with multiple jobs, families, the pressures of school, and living within the dominant culture that values busyness as a badge of honor. One way to work with this is to start with practicing for a very short amount of time every day. On this page, there are meditations as short as 3 minutes. You can start with dedicating 3 minutes a day to mindfulness, and then perhaps work your way up to 10 minutes a day. It may take some pre-planning to figure out the best time of your day to fit it in, but it's likely that once you start doing it, you'll find that there's a bit more extra time in your day than you thought, and that the short amount of time spent practicing mindfulness actually helps you to feel more spacious and efficient in the rest of your day. Now let's address the challenge of finding a quiet place. If you're a college student living in a dorm or living with roommates, if you have kids or just live in a noisy place, finding a quiet space can be super challenging. To work with this challenge, it's helpful first to know that practicing meditation doesn't require complete silence. It is true that having a relatively quiet space is a helpful condition for cultivating the skills of mindfulness, especially in the beginning, but it's not necessary. You could actually meditate right in the middle of Times Square in New York City if you wanted to. Sounds of traffic are a great object of meditation and actually aren't that different from the traffic of thoughts in our head. However, if you would like the support of a bit more quiet to get you started, some options for UVM students, staff, and faculty are the meditation room at the Interfaith Center, which is on the Redstone campus, the third floor meditation room in the Allen House, which is on the corner of Prospect and Main, and then there's always Living Well with the UVM mindfulness drop-in classes, and that's in the Davis Center. And you can also find a relatively quiet place outside if you don't mind cold, mosquitoes, rain, or humidity. And lastly, there's the option of putting in earplugs, meditating in a single-stall bathroom, or asking others in your space to join you. Who knows, they may be up for it. Okay, now let's talk about the belief that spending 5 to 10 minutes a day meditating is selfish or a waste of time when there are more productive things to get done. I'll start by quoting writer and civil rights activist Audre Lorde. She says, "Caring for myself is not self-indulgent. It is self-preservation and an act of political warfare." If caring for others, creating radical change, or being of service to the world is a value of yours, then it is essential that you have access to tools for maintaining your well-being. Because any change worth making is going to be a long road, and we all need to be able to keep on showing up with courage, compassion, creative responsiveness, and emotional capacity, all of which are supported by a regular mindfulness practice. The last suggestion I'll make for helping you to establish a daily or daily-ish practice is to find others to practice with. Although mindfulness can seem like a solitary experience, it's not the kind of thing that we can do on our own. We need the reinforcement, strength, and wisdom of others who have a similar intention. There are several groups in Burlington, at UVM, and online. You can find the information about these groups on our resource page. Okay, hope these tips have been helpful. I totally believe you can do it.